Welcome everybody, this is Mars from Spirit, and I'm here with the fabulous artist, Paris Cullins.
That's me!
So Paris, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you've been up to.
Well, you know, I started working at DC really young, and they had me do a whole bunch of stuff like House of Mystery, I, Vampire, Green Lantern Corps, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. But in the meantime, while I was doing that, I was working for Archie and Harvey and doing some card work for Disney and a whole bunch of other stuff in between. You know, I finally got my big break and doing the House of Mystery that they wanted to do a character called the Blue Devil. I wound up doing the first issue twice. You know? Just the mistake of living, right? So that one, did that, and from there, because of some other personal silly problem, I got taken off the book. I didn't know I could get back on it. They didn't tell me. They were mad when I went and did something else because they didn't tell me. I did the Blue Beetle. You know, he's blue, he's a beetle. He's blue, and he's a devil. Call it my blue period. Right? I was doing that. And in between that, a whole bunch of other stuff. It just kept on going. I started doing Who's Who covers and cards and games and all that stuff. And then a whole bunch of other comics like Batman and Wonder Woman and a whole bunch of other stuff. And then creeped over to Marvel and did some
Take on me.
Luke Cage. What If, whole bunch of stuff. You Google it, you can find it out one way or the other. And then finally, my big thing was fun. I did the New Gods. I don't have any of the art for it, but the New Gods was the best. It was fun. It was why I went there to do something Jack Kirby did and to go where I want with it. You know. But then I did Wonder Woman. I was the first one to do Wonder Woman with muscles.
Whoa,
muscles. You know, she wasn't tough enough to me. You know, because fights all the time. She should be tough, you know, and I wound up leaving them. And in the middle of all that, life changed, and I decided to make comics on my own. I liked the idea of what the Blue Devil was, but the writer and myself decided that DC wasn't representing it well enough. So I went on my own, and we made our own, and it's called the New Devil. That'll be out next year. Probably Red Anvil, and you should watch for it. Just the same amount of fun. I love fun in my comics. I'm not really quite a dark guy. I want dark stuff to happen, but I don't really want to go to the end where you're not feeling good about it. You know, and I'm doing something that starts off dark, and I don't know where else it's going to go after that. And that's Marcus Arena, and that's kind of like Spartacus in space and everything. You know, got any questions? You?
Yeah. That's fantastic. So where can they reach you if they want to get a copy of your work?
Oh, if you want to reach me, you can reach me at Paris Cullins @gmail. You can find me on Facebook. I got a site coming up called Paris Cullins Studios, and there's even a Paris Cullins Comics.
Oh, wow.
Right? And there's even a WordPress to see some of my work and stuff, and that's Paris Cullins at WordPress. I like keeping it simple. Simple is good.
Again, we're going to be talking about the state of the comic book industry. Paris, what do you think the comic books can do to get more readers, young readers, back into the genre itself?
Well, actually, it's happening already. But when people talk about comics, they think they're only talking about Marvel, DC, Image, the staples of what we see comics as. But really, America is bigger than that. The regular comic book world only consists of 280,000 buyers, and it hasn't changed since 1982. Hasn't changed one bit. You know, that many buyers. But in the world of digital comics, the world of independent comics is growing. In the world of manga, it's always big by the millions. Which it really should be, because, you know, comic book is a niche thing. And you really should be about more things than just being a superhero. Or that it should be about the over-dramatic. I love comics, and I love in every art form that it comes in, every place else, as well as the basic, what we call American art form and culture of what comic books are. Superheroes are great. I love superheroes. But it can't be just about superheroes. You know, there was Love and Rockets, Paradise, Days of Paradise. I think I'm saying the title wrong, but kids like One Piece. They like
Archie.
Bleach. They One Punch Man. You name it. They like all this other stuff, and they like basic web comics done by Scott Daniels. And there's just other kinds of books, and they're doing great. The one and only, what is that guy, Scott Pilgrim? These things sell well, and they get to them because they just look on the web, they look on the internet, and there's these comics. Sometimes they're just free. Sometimes they're on Comics Mixology or some other kind of combine. And after they finish reading it, they love it so much they buy the collected books. This is what's going really well. What they're having a problem is the socialization of what comics are. I mean, these coming to conventions, it's filled with people, but half these people never read a comic book in their life. They just want to dress up like what they saw. They're regurgitating what they're experiencing versus the actual reading a book, participating in fantasy role playing, RPG games. They're interested. And not only there's nothing wrong with that. That's part of what we are looking at, the evolution of what comics are going to be. Because it doesn't have to be done the way they used to do it. It could be computer art. It could be three-dimensional art. It could be statues with word balloons on it. It could be photographs with word balloons on it. It doesn't really make a difference anymore as long as you got that what we call the human engagement happening with literary component added. No matter what. No matter what. It's a narrative. And the narrative is changing, and so are the politics and the money of comics. And the streaming has become far more independent. That means every guy, boy, and girl has the chance to make their own comic book straight from the beginning. I look forward to it. Training to draw a comic book, get up in the morning, draw. Get up in the morning, make one. Get up in the morning and try. There's many ways to go about it. Education-wise, buy books, look for references, but are just plain find a way. And that's what we're really doing. Nobody could predict Ninja Turtles was going to be a hit. Nobody. And everything is really pretty much that way. We don't know what we like until we see it. So go out there and try, and I'm looking forward to seeing the next big surprise.
Thank you very much. Fantastic. Mr. Paris Cullins, best luck on all your endeavors.
Right. All right. Which reminds me, one more plug. Next year, the Afro Punks, an activity book, not just a comic, an activity book. You get to play with it all you want. An Afro Punk out. See ya.
Where can people reach you again?
What?
Where can people reach
Paris Cullins at Gmail. Paris Cullins on Facebook. You can even Paris Cullins me. You can tweet me. Pretty soon there'll be Instagram. One way or the other, Paris Cullins is coming at you.
Thank you very much.
See ya.